The LCK is back after the Lunar New Year break. If you aren't caught up yet, check out my other video on the start of the split. If you are, let's get into week 4. This is what you missed in the LCK. After the patch, not much has changed in the drafts except Karma is now getting picked and banned, and Lucian just happened to lose almost every single game. KT won this game 1 on the back of a monster performance by Pioshik.
They might actually trade it for a Baron here if they're not careful. Not a ton of information here for Gen G, and okay, this ward, or rather this scanner, the Scrying Bloom, is actually going to see them, but they're so far away. Chovy does not have ultimate here. BDD could just wall them off. This is a tough contest from Gen G, and they walk away from the Dragon to try for it.
Yeah, I mean, the damage on this Baron, though, is so slow, and they have vision of the pit at the moment, so Canyon could look for the flip, as it really just is a flip unless Pioshik can get the kick. He gets the kick and the blast cone to get him away from the Baron pit, and the control that KT have over that pit was insane. As Lahens now, he's gonna have to walk back. Not in a great spot here though. Comes in a Canyon, dashes over the rocks as the fighting never ends. The Nautilus Cloud comes out, zones him out perfectly. BDD with another huge seismic shove to take out his counterpart in Jovi, and Keen will be left to the Wolves here as KT, they get the Baron and they win the fight.
KT just plays these close games against Gen G. They just do it. It just seems like every single time.
In surprise fashion, KT pick up the 2-0 with a crazy bait by Beryl and another good game by Pioshik.
And as you mentioned, this top lane isn't looking any better for Keen, as he's going to throw out the needles here, but he's taking so much damage. Canyon coming on in, giving them a chance, but guess who's here? It's Pioshik, and Perfect is unkillable. The knockup comes in, and the flash stun is good enough, and Canyon does have his flash, doesn't even bother, as he is just going to accept his fate, and the jungle gap continues to widen. As Pioshik, he's looking for more. He's got a couple of ults to go in. That's a stun, and Pioshik will pick up another. Frozen Heart, pretty good item. Beryl, I don't know about this one. I think, you know, tanking up the culling was fun and nice, but he is gonna flash, and okay. Wait, drag does come in. Wait, oh, he lives. It was all made. The 3,000 IQ play from Beryl, as he brings him down the lane, and now you don't have your jungler.
Beryl just looked Canyon in the eyes and pulled a knife out, carved his heart out on TV right where there's blood all over the mid lane.
Oh God.
Oh, on Valentine's Day, he took his heart away. Canyon is dead. That's a Baron call. That just happened.
No smite, you have amazingly tanky members, incredible sustain. Beryl can just sit in the front, has some MR against the, by the way, double AP. They are looking to peel off of this one a little bit as the hook does come in, and Beryl says, no, we're going for it. There's the sweep, and that is going to be a kill already on the Jovi. Keen getting super low, and the resets are coming in, and Gen Z are not long for this world. Pace getting run down by the Cassante, and he will get reset as well. That's going to be a bunch going the way of Pioshik, and pretty much an ace going into the hands of KT.
Looks like we got an upset on our hands tonight, Valdez. Instead of running the Corki, you'd at least have the ability to contest theirs. Uh-oh. That's how you die.
Combo, okay, that's how you die. Rascal gets caught by it, and Dudu immediately is going to take advantage of that. And Cuz going to respond with his own flash to get away from that one. Wait, ultimate is down. Seattle looking to get in here again. Dudu's got a very nice angle on the backside. Look at this damage right now from the Hui is huge as Rascal goes down early, and the double knockup comes in from Q2. And that might just be it for this team fight. Everybody just taking heaping helpings of damage, and Dudu's not done with it yet. Fleta, there he goes. Just taken out immediately, and Dudu up to 3 kills.
Guangdong took their time with this one, but DRX had no chance.
I mean, they didn't commit to the last one, they'll commit to this one. A bit puzzling, but we'll see what is going on. There is no communication. I mean, Bulldog is doing Dragon, and Sponge is hitting Baron as the team is walking back. Talk to each other, DRX. Because now you're about to lose Dragon, and you're starting this way too late. Sponge is super low. I'm worried, Valdez.
They're going to try to flip it, I think. I mean, Cuz is in the pit as we speak. They get the root here, but it's Cassante. As now they find Ondil, but he gets his Aftershock up. He stays alive. The damage isn't there. Pulls Sponge over the wall, does Dudu, but he's so far behind enemy lines. Will it matter as Cuz is going in? Save tap, sets him an ult on the 2, but kills nobody. And Sponge might be the first one to go down here. We got a TP, or rather a shield on him, and that's going to be enough as the damage comes in finally from the side of Guangdong Freaks, and now maybe they will take the Baron.
And I think that's just going to be the end of the story.
Oh, he's going in as well. He's got his kickback even, as that will be the end of Rascal. And that will be the end of this game. It looks like the turrets will fall. The Nexus is laid bare, and that is game number 2 going in favor of Guangdong Freaks with a 2-0 tonight.
Day 2 finally started off with some new bot lanes. T1 picked up their world's winning Ashe support, and Kellen responded with a pike pick that did not go well. At one point, he got killed by Keria 3 times in 3 minutes.
Keria is running this early game, alongside Owner, of course, who is just in the right place at the right time. Like, once again, perfect position, they layer the CC, and what is Kellen supposed to do here?
Yeah, just when you secure the vision, peace out.
Open the shop, I think.
And here crucially, he doesn't have his E. So the moment that he walks a little bit too far forward, he just goes down, right? He doesn't have a way, or isn't able rather to dash out of the way. If you can get past the front line.
Aiming, gonna have to flash, and does also have to cleanse because the arrow still clips him. And Kellen now going to be at the mercy of Keria as well. Gumayushi catches up to, oh my goodness, just Pierce Rend and he's dead.
Game 2 was better for Kellen. He got an early kill, but it was downhill from there for D+. They kept getting kills, but T1 completely out-macroed DK in every play.
Well, you can see we're looking for a little bit of a knock-up already. The Ignite is down as Aiming looks for the Q, the flash forward, and Kellen grabs first blood in the bottom lane.
Yeah.
No, and he's just going to hit it.
He's going to get another
until they convince him not to. So Soul Point not going to be picked up by T1. They will break an inhibitor turret. They might also take down Keria. That would certainly be a good thing here for D+, but it's the grander problem is your base is dying. That is grub value right there.
By the time the first team fight happened, Damwon were up in kills 7-0, but T1 were somehow still ahead.
He's not going to be punished too much for that one as Zeus slinks
the
into the brush. Oh my goodness, they get the ward down. The World Ender comes in, and now the Featherstorm is there for Aiming. That'll keep him safe for now as Owner is getting so low, and Lucid dives on top of the Aatrox, but it's not going to be enough to stop him ripping them to shreds. They get the knock-up, but is it going to be enough? The answer is no. He is just too big. And Owner able to jump in on top. It's a double kill for Faker as well.
For the entire enemy team,
Holy
but
shit!
wasn't really an angle there. And you can see, like, what do you do?
Yep, no translation needed for that one. That was not exactly what D+ were aiming for.
Hanwha started this one off with a great draft versus Bro and their brand new bot lane duo. Draft made this result inevitable, but Hanwha did not look great.
Dragon's actually helping Harmalife Esports out quite a bit, and they're trying not to get collapsed on as the Akali's looking for an opportunity. In comes Gideon, but he's not able to find the kick flash opportunity there as Zeka gets into the brush. Karis diving on top of him. Dawning Shadow trying to help out, and Zeka is going to be cornered, but now Doran makes his way in. The depth charge is massive, and now Morgan is trying to Cassante them, but the Aatrox is in melee range, and that means you are not winning the team fight. Samba and Polu just trying to run away as best they can. Oh, no. And Doran is going to cut them off. The hook is going to land. The fire kick is going to be there. And now Doran, with all of his lethality, should be able to find another auto, but he will die. So there is that. Samba with one back.
Bro made this game quite messy, and Samba, the new ADC, played well. Bro improved their early draft, but Hanwha just responded with Camille Akali just to say, hey, we're better than you.
Zeka is a great Akali pilot, as we all know, because he piloted it straight to a world championship.
He did. That's Camille.
Oh, I love that.
We're doing it. And if he gets this kill, this could be just lights out as the Crashdown not going to do anything at all. Into the Shroud now as the flash does come through. Zeka's in trouble, though, as he's going to have to walk this one out. Finds a backflip. There's the flash. As now Samba gets over the wall, finds that hail of arrows, and once again picks up first blood. I don't know how that worked out there for Peanut, as he's now limping out with about 2 health. And Arctic Assault's going to get him to safety, but the damage has been done. And first blood once again for Samba.
Is he the hero that Breon has been waiting for?
The true Giga Chad we never even knew about, Chronicler.
He just flashed into 4 people.
Yeah. And Zeka lying in wait. Trollwolf goes down. They spot him on the flank.
Baron's pretty slow.
Yeah, as there's a flash from Polu, but still he's going to get hooked up. And into the backline goes Doran. Samba in a lot of trouble, but the GA is going to be popped, and then another backflip lands from Zeka. He cannot miss on this champion. That's why he has a skin for it, I guess. Morgan now trying to pop off, but the CC is too high. It's the permafrost and the triple kill from downtown as Zeka puts the last nail in it. Humble Life Esports, it will be another 2-0 for them here in the LCK, but Bro in game 2, he made them work for it.
Samver was great this series, but Hanwha just outclassed Bro. As a Hanwha Life fan, this match worried me a lot. Riding high off their surprise 2-0 versus Gen G, KT came into this match clearly confident. Barrel's fun Zyra pick didn't do too much this game, but it was fun to see.
Here.
Got him.
Yep. You get him. They are starting it. They want Nongshim to come into them. They want to force a TP from Dundun, most importantly.
I mean, look at the damage. It's already halfway done. Sylvie is right here, though. And the control is there as well. And Jiwoo just going to get arrowed down. Emilio ult force. The wall comes in, though, and they are trying to get this knockup into Perfect, but the Cassante is so tanky, they can't do anything. Double knockup from Barrel as well. As now in the back line, BDD just going to peel. As down he will go, but Nongshim using so much to just take down BDD, and they will pay the price for it.
In Game 2, KT continued their draft shenanigans with the pick of the year so far.
KT have a lot of options, honestly. They could even go something like a Nocturne to pair with the Orianna. Yeah, they honestly, I think they kind of are spoiled for choice on this one, on what they want to take.
Teemo jungle.
Teemo jungle would be pretty cool.
They're playing it. They're playing Rammus. I thought it was a troll hover.
We couldn't talk about it until they locked it in. And
It's been 3,700 days since we've seen Rammus. 2013. LCK Winter. That was a thing. Round of 16. It was a tournament format, okay, Ox?
is that the longest this is when we've last had this champion that we've had? I mean, I guess didn't we have that?
So.
Didn't we have that Garen where it'd been like never played?
Well, yeah, that happens too, yeah.
But that is a
and
quite a while.
Nofei, it was against not in white, Nofei, who is currently casting on the Korean desk. That is hilarious.
The story of this game, though, was Dindin turbo-inting all over the place.
He was just proxying. He's like, you know what? No care in the
After a
world.
4-0 week,
And then he
KT
just
looking
gets
really strong.
slammed into the turret. I love it. He flashes as well. He's like, no, I'm getting out of this.
아하 진짜 이거는 인정. Sorry, my bad.
You heard? Pioshik, you know, sometimes you don't even have to do anything. You just
Barrel's
roll
in
at them.
trouble.
I mean, Barrel, he's going to step on a trap. Oh, no. As it was on the corner, I guess he just didn't see it. He walks on a trap and dies. And Pioshik's just going to ult as a celebration, I guess.
Why are you
He's
there?
there! And he's going to step on a trap as well. He's just going to go down.
Oh, look, Cassante is 1v3.
Oh, no.
And completely fine.
No, he's got BDD. You know, and the knockup comes in. Emilio is also pretty strong and is going to keep everybody alive.
This champion really is something.
He unfortunately had some cares. Now, here comes Pioshik, just rolling by.
Yeah, he's taking damage. Yeah.
He took a little bit, you know.
A little couple love taps here.
Doing Koenig in second. I
Um.
don't know if that was really the choice
Oh,
I would have
EP
gone for.
flank coming in.
TP flank. Oh, wait, no, he just died. Where'd he go? Jiwoo! I'm so sorry.
Dundun's flanking. He's here.
I swear he wanted to play the game. Oh, Taunt came in, and yeah, Dundun, okay. Hitting some sweet spots. And then he gets taken
And
out.
Sylvie doesn't have ult, so they can't follow up. 0-5-0 for Dundun right now. Truly one of the most Dundun games we've ever seen.
Kwangdong's support player Andal has had some health issues, so for this match, Quantum has filled in from challengers. He picked up a 2v2 kill with Bull, his former lane partner.
And we see Quantum getting in there, nice handshake, and now Henna in a little bit of trouble as he takes a huge burst of damage. Bull is getting pretty low, but the Fate's Call should help out as the Emilio trying to keep him alive, but it's not going to matter as it is just going to be Bull staying alive and getting rezzed. And what are you going to do against Kalista Renata?
After that, the game slowed down until this Baron engagement. Watch Cuz here.
Well, they're just starting Baron.
Yeah, I like this.
This is a good play.
This is a Fear-X maneuver. Okay, Trinket comes in, but the damage is already being done, and Cuz is pretty far away. He's trying to get in. He's in range now, and Clear is going to try to push him away, as now they try to turn. Immediate Zhonya's comes out from the side of Bulldog. He's in trouble, has to flash, but he gets a big sweep, and behind him is Cuz and the 3-man! Knockup with the kick is massive from Cuz! He gets the perfect angle behind the team! And that's going to be Guangdong with a big win, and they'll take the Baron.
Game 2 was a full clown fiesta for Guangdong, from draft all the way through.
And Pike,
Whoa.
he's gotten the go-ahead from CV Max. That's going to be a Pike pick for Quantum in his second game in the LCK.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think it's a very high-risk, high-reward pick because you basically need to constantly be aggressing on the enemy bot lane and finding opportunities to all in. Because anytime you're not, you're kind of just getting pummeled. And Fear-X is going to do the bull strategy of picking Cassante.
And this is
Yeah, so pretty comfortable. They slot well into the composition. You have a really strong front line, a lot of backline power, a lot of safety for the Azir, so you can direct more attention to keeping your Ashe Jhin safe.
CV Max is like, we're sending it. We're sending it. I don't care. We're going to send it in this draft. And he's playing Garen. Garen is coming out here.
Yeah,
I see
he's got a
4
sapling
more.
as well.
Yeah.
He's clearing a control ward.
Yeah, I mean, in terms, there's a turret there, guys. Bulldog nearly died to a
Okay, recall now.
Azir turret.
Recall now and you can back in. Be quick, be quick, be quick, be quick. Someone put a ward down for him.
I mean, you can't give up the Infernal Soul. At this point, Quantum's trying to hook a Cassante. I don't know about that one. That TP's pretty far away.
He's long range though.
Okay, nice amount of damage. Flank is coming in, but...
Dragon? Guys?
Guys?
Garen?
Infernal Soul, Garen! He's going to be swept up, and he is going to spin away, and 3 people get knocked up by the Cassante, as the 2023 champ, definitely pretty strong. As Bull is going to be not sniped, he does flash anyway, as Infernal Soul goes the way of Fear-X, and down he will go to Closer, who just assassinates him in the jungle. He's still going to go down, and finally Dudu has decided, well, maybe I should go back. As,
Garen!
Huge!
He doesn't even die! He doesn't even kill him!
Oh, man. Well,
Oh, the Garen.
they're trying to stop him on the Nexus, and the ult's going to sail wide for the way. This game is over.
Well, you saw it. The first and last
Prince's
game
arm,
of
but-
Garen.
GG, 1-1.
This game was back and forth, but it ended up being just a Cassante diff.
A fresh mini Gnar. And here is Lee Sin. Oh, the flash is very cute. Isn't going to matter, though, as the damage might just be way too much. First blood goes to Cuz as he makes a difference in the top lane.
This is one of these situations where, like, you avoid the initial CC by flashing, but because you didn't let them take aggro. Oh, the tower doesn't.
Oh, okay. Poppy's here. Do they have the burst damage him? Yes, they do. Bull's going to go down. As now it's going to be Willer. He says, I can do that too. And even better, they got a double kill in the bottom lane, and there's chakrams for the turret. Oh, this is going to be massive for the Fear-X bottom lane. So they're just going to take the Elder Drake.
I just want all the viewers to focus on Dudu. Specifically watch him and how much his health bar just doesn't really seem to move very much. He's just standing there, trapping them in the pit. You know, it looks like he's being hit by things, but his health bar just doesn't appear to move much. You see, Henna's like got red gun, and he loses like half his health. But even then, like, he still has an ult, he still looks so unfazed.
Poppy actually did some work against the Cassante there.
Yeah, Poppy actually did work, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know, everyone, it's the fish in the barrel. Everyone else is just sitting outside, just free hitting. 30 seconds on Henna. I think they can wave clear until the super minions start coming in. Oh, the kick!
Oh, Cuz, he gets over the divide too. It's clean as hell. And that should do it. Cuz gonna finally say, yes, my Lee Sin is incredibly clean. And I will end this game, even if nobody else could. Even though they tried for a very long time. Didn't matter. Bulldog gonna pump those damage numbers. And Guangdong Freaks will win game number 3.
My hopes were not high, but Gen G won this game 1 easily with good macro and objective control.
Yep, teleport coming forward here as the Rift Herald is going to be thrown down as well. That's just going to march around and give Gen G some priority. As Peanut just staying close to this Drake. We'll see what Canyon can do here, utilizing his Sonic Wave resonating strikers. There's the Weave as well. Equalizer goes down. Not as much value as the first one as Lahens dives in. Not going to get knocked up by Doran, though, so he's able to break those chains as Peanut's next to the Drake, but he's not going to be able to take it. It's Canyon that locks it down, but can they win the team fight? As now Canyon looks to get out with the safeguard, does so quite nicely. Keen also at 50%, and Harmolife Esports just not enough damage in this one. They finally land a hook, but it's onto Lahens. He's tanking for so long, eventually goes down, but so does Doran. And Gen G now, they could kite away with the victory if they'd like to, and they'll do just that.
The game ended with this funny 1v1 with Canyon and Viper. This was a rough one, but that made me smile.
And Canyon is going to see whether he can kill Viper in the meantime. It's a tough one because there are these wolves in the way.
Very
Viper's going to walk it out.
Stupid wolves. Kill this guy. Oh wait, my Nexus is dying.
All he has to do is stop the backs wolf, I guess. That's the story. Is Doran just kind of evaporates, and Canyon once again is trolled by Viper. Maybe this is just the mental damage to be done towards the end. Can he actually win? No, he can't. Because Canyon flashes on top of him. You can see the frustration and the satisfaction as that kill does come through right before the Nexus goes down, and Gen G feels like they came back a little bit after their defeat against KT. That was a shellacking.
For game 2, Gen G dove Doran twice early and took him out of the game.
It still makes my brain hurt a little bit, like saying that Peanut is here to gank Pays.
Yeah, it is weird.
This is, of course, the first matchup of the season. Is Canyon looking for a dive, and Doran is just going to be chopped up. It's a decent amount of CC, but there's a leap strike, and Keen's going to pick it up. Great tanking done there by Canyon as well, as now he's going to go back. Guaranteed Peanut's going to turn up, but it is a 2 versus 3. Thankfully, the turret is available. Trophy now looking for the opportunity as Doran's just going to be taken down, and Peanut just has to watch.
After this Baron steal, Gen G just walked Hanwha down with macro and team fighting.
Yeah, well, it's another teleport to be used, this time on the side of Harmolife Esports. Doran was already here, and it is going to be a 5 versus 4, at least for the next few moments. Vision being gained, they cannot let Canyon get in here, and he is going to be pushed away. Bubble is fantastic, but he's still going to make it in and take away the Baron. Doran trying to get some work done now, but you can see it's not going to happen as now Keen finally makes it to the fight. Oh, it was so incredibly close. You knew the idea, you knew the theory, but in the end, Rel is just Rel.
And what are you going to do is Hanwha Esports, 30 seconds till Dragon. You can't even trade objectives. They look paralyzed on the Rift. And Zeka, he was just trying to silent. He's like, I'm tired of these waves crashing into our inhibitor turrets. I need to get down there. I need to do something. But it's just one teleport from Chovy and he's dead. Yeah, Canyon's on the right side of the map. He's chasing him down and they turn it into a easy Baron take. It feels like, you know, Gen G is playing 3D chess and Hanwha still playing checkers. It's 2D here. Yeah, I don't know if they can hold on to this. They're going to try to look for a pick, but I mean, they've already lost control.
I think going for a fight and actually trying to make this one a little bit more honest without the Dragon distracting them would be a good idea still. They're going to look for it as now Canyon moves in. He's moving extraordinarily fast. There's a decent ulti from Peanut as they do also get the tidal wave over the top. And now Keen has found the backline. Canyon has found himself the Drake. And yeah, Doran's just in the bouncy castle. Zeka once again going to get the same treatment as a few minutes ago. And Gen G, they're just taking everything now. Doesn't matter about too much more as the spiraling despair is named absolutely adequately.
This was a beatdown by DK. A great game by Lucid, and Karma gets her first win.
As we are going to have an early gank here from Lucid.
Yeah, speaking of vision, there was absolutely none. Where Lucid walked is now bled up. He's in this brush. And Teddy, he's the one that's going to lure them away, wanting to make sure that it's not a double kill. The crash down comes in, and Teddy will be taken out. Aiming collects that one. And that is 2 very early kills here for D+.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Showmaker. Press it, press it, press it.
Yeah, let's see what happens. As they are going to push in Lucid. Does a bit of damage there to Rascal, but the Magnus Storm onto 4. The bubble comes in as well, and they're being culled. Absolutely decimated. We had our eyes on the Karma, but it was everybody else that was tearing them to shreds. And Showmaker will finally take down Sponge. Rascal is defecting. He's running to the other side of the Rift because he knows this game is done. D+ will break open the base here.
The TF pick was fun, but it was another blowout by down 1.
J-Tab here I mean, the man is tilted. Okay, the man is not having a good day. He is not. He's trying to do what he can. He's trying to push. He's trying to get gold where he can. And then Rascal says,
almost worked.
Yeah, Rascal says like, hold on, I can save you. He can't. But he did. It was a good try. And Kingen does get taken out by Teddy here. And then Teddy's wait. Nah, sorry, you're not coming with us.
No. Flashed into it. Auto was in the air.
He said, Teddy, if you go for that kill, I am leaving you behind. He said, no, I got this.
FearX came out swinging with an early advantage led by Clear and Willer.
As Zeus with the World Ender here. Clear has already gone all out. Does he actually have the damage to kill him? Oh, that was a beautiful interruption, but Clear is still fighting, gets the ward down, and Zeus will be solo killed by the young upstart.
And that is huge, because Clear has been struggling so much in the laning phase.
All right, and there is a kickback onto Gumayusi as well. Okay, never you mind. FearX, they are here to play today.
Once again, T1 find a way to stay in the game and win a massive fight to take the match.
From the fight so that he can't get into that backline and make things happen. Q's coming in, but a lot of this poke on the side of FearX isn't landing until now where the handshake comes back in. But that is an Aatrox. I don't know whether you want that one as the Magnustorm flies forward, and it's Gumayusi that blows him up, and now Zeus will just jump all over them, and that's a clean ace.
Another exciting early game, but this time it went both ways. And then an absolutely insane fight later on.
Zeus just wanders away. He did Umbrally dash as Emperor's Divide comes down. Now Execute's going to come in, but Closer might just die. No! It is going to be Execute that helps lock it down with a hoof. As the teleport came in from Faker as well. I think Closer's out of this fight. There he goes. Faker locks down that kill, so a 4v4. As Faker's still looking to come around, and Carrier Pop Blossom gets into the backline alongside the Paranoia. Henna's still alive for the moment, but Clear now looking to try and clean this one up. He does go all out, but I don't know what he's going to be able to get done here. Gumayusi very, very low, trying to kite it out as best he can, and he does so. Still, Willer gets the double, and now it's Faker and Carrier versus the world. Execute trying to be the bouncer. The Q is going to miss. The snare is going to be there, and Faker, he has no more mana to try and get this one. He's going to have to try and get some auto attack. Oh, Zeus just turns up, and it is now over unless Faker will be taken down. There's at least one back still. Willer pretty strong. He's not going to win the fight against Zeus, but he takes down Carrier.
Willer is trying so hard, man.
Everyone died in that fight. I swear, at least twice.
After that, Carrier's Nico took over.
And Faker so safe on a control ward here as well. As Ona now doesn't have flash, or at least one charge now missing. As, all right, in goes Carrier. He finds the backline, the shockwave to take down Closer. And they're going to utilize Ona to try and get on top of Henna. He's going to get feared and taken out. And the damage dealers are just dead in the blink of an eye. That's how this composition is supposed to work. And T1, they give up on the Drake. It's time for Baron.
And they also had this follow-up play, and here you see again how aggressive this Nocturne is to play into. Funnily enough, Carrier doesn't actually do that much damage because of support.
But he just stops them from killing
Exactly,
Zeus.
yeah. So it's still plenty of value. Went for Shirelli second as well. And of course there's a little bit of AP on that item, but we've been so used to seeing the Nico mid.
As he's going to find 3 again! And another Paranoia comes down. Henna in a bit of trouble. He should get taken. Oh, well, actually surviving for a very long time. Carrier trying to limp his way out. Ona going to be able to get a drive-by onto the Callista. And he's also very tanky.
Doesn't die.
Yeah, and there's just no way for Closer to be able to get in there and do damage. As now Carrier going to put a couple of versions of Faker around the map. Oh, were we talking about this yesterday? I think we were.
We were.
Yeah. You just buy the Hex Plate, and then you go for the Frozen Heart and the good
Wait,
item.
Carrier did the most damage in the game. What?
Okay. Well, I guess that's what happens when you land amazing Pop Blossoms. It might be slightly changed now after Zeus does all of Closer's health bar. Well, Carrier can be a ward. Chains of Corruption do go wide, though. There's the Paranoia and Execute. No one's there for the rest of his team. Another Pop Blossom hits absolutely everyone. And the Shockwave, Zeus just pressing all of his buttons. And this is going to be the end of this game. Closer is going to have to flash away.
Game 1 was pretty boring up until this fight on Baron.
They were just biding their time.
Absolutely. And now Silver going to have to go for a steal here. Karis with Buster Shot available can get rid of him. And Polo does need to be a little bit careful. He could be the start of a reset as Arrow is going to connect immediately. Great layering of CC. The heroic charge comes down, but the Hui's doing so much damage. The Caitlyn also trying to get things done here, but the hook onto Karis is going to stop him in his tracks, and now it's Sylvie going to get those resets, and now he's rocket jumping on top of Sanford. It's a triple. Is that just a quadra out of nowhere? No, because Peter's going to take one away.
A silly draft and a dun-dun pop-off made this game a fun one to watch.
Cool, calm, and collected, but I can feel it, Chronicler. I can feel it coming. Very soon, there will be a lot of action. Maybe right now, Dundun is going to look for the all-in.
He will.
On his Jax.
It's Dundun. This is, I forgot who said it, maybe it was Keen, it's like Dundun is a true top lane. When he should back down, he never does. So I'm sure that someone will solo kill someone at some point in this lane. We did see there something we haven't really talked about yet.
Speaking of which, is it Dundun that gets it done? The flash! And Morgan is down. It's first blood to Dundun.
These setups need to be immaculate from Brion.
Oh, there's a flash from Dundun once again, back to back. On the solo kills, this guy's a menace. Colmy does have TP.
Colmy is going to TP in.
Yes, he's going to start TPing now. There's the flash away from the hook. The Rift Herald getting in amongst it as well as the Infernal Chains come down. They do manage to kill the Jackson. No one is dead just yet. But now they're starting to fall, and now Peter's going to turn up Jiwoo there to back him up as well. And Morgan, look at him. He's at 100 health.
They got Dundun though!
Surrounded!
That's part one of the plan!
They did, but if they can keep them here for another 25 seconds, Dundun has teleport as well. But Morgan is going to be able to get away. And now, Karis
being back in?
Okay, this is just what Morgan does.
I don't know about that one.
He wants to bodyguard for his team. Samba is able to move out of the way as the gold card does fly in. 5 seconds time until the next teleport. There is the seismic shove onto Morgan. He just teleported. The blade call is massive from Samba, and the Empress Divide is also huge, but here's Dundun, and it is all over for Bro.
If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. This was longer than I expected, so leave me a comment, like, and subscribe and all that stuff, and I'll see you next time.